Hello and welcome to Alex Cooks, the #1 cooking show of YouTube. Now, before I do say what we are cooking today, a few days ago I mentioned on a YouTuber called Catherine's Plate that her crock pot, which she was using to make her breakfast in, looked very interesting, right? So I didn't know we had a crock pot, also known as a slow cooker, until my mum has decided to reveal that we actually do have a crock pot right here. So shout out to Catherine's Plate for getting me interested in crock pottery, a slow cookery as well. Now that actually brings us on to what we are cooking today, and that is homemade pea and ham soup. Now, but use the slow cooker, of course. So I've actually eaten pea and ham soup quite a little bit from tins, but I bet the real deal tastes very much a whole lot better. I'm excited to give this one a shot. So, without any beating around the bush, let's get to the ingredients. Now, to make this wonderful dish, you shall be requiring 800 grams of ham hock. I like saying that word, hock. 1 brown onion, finely diced. 2 carrots, chopped. 2 celery sticks, chopped. 500 grams of yellow split peas minced. 1 bay leaf. And in the distance here, which coming up high, coming up hard. 2.5 litres of water. Now, without any further ado, let's get cooking. Okay, so I've rinsed my yellow split peas. Now I shall tip these over and add them into the slow cooker. Just like magic. Okay, let's bake you up like a wonderful rocky mineral found in the cave. Okay, just bake you up. Na 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 na. Baby, break you up, baby, break you up. Anyway, without any further ado, now we shall prepare the vegetables. Okay, so now our next order of business is to add our vegetables, starting with the carrots. There we go. The celery. The onions. Okay, the onions. They're still a bit. Oh, my eyes have gone a bit blind and stuff, and I'm going to take this spoon, I'm going to stir it in. Okay. Now I shall drop in 1 singular bay leaf. Okay, well, before we proceed, I'd like to talk about this here ham hock. This was actually provided by a friend of mine who likes to raise pigs and then get them processed into the various different kinds of meats, like the sausages, the pork chops, and of course the ham hocks. Now, proceeding on to the next step of the recipe, we shall now take this ham hock and we shall now place it into the slow cooker once it agrees to come out. There we go, lay it down like such. Okay, and pour in our first water. Okay, so now we've added in the 2.5 litres of water, and we have decided that maybe it will be wise at the 2-hour point, because we're going to cook this for about 4 to 6 hours on the high setting, that at the 2-hour point, because the water doesn't cover the entire ham hock, we're going to turn the hock over, and then we're going to resume cooking for a further 2 hours before the earliest possible completion point is reached, we shall check it, and if it's not cooked to our satisfaction, we shall cook it again for a further 2 hours. Okay, I've now put on my slow cooker to high, and we shall be back to inspect it again in 2 hours time. Okay, so the first 2 hours of our cooking process are done. We are going to flip the pork so that the other end is now lying in the water. There we go. How wonderful. Alright, so it's about 50 minutes to go now, and we have decided it will be a prudent idea to add in a bit of extra water to make it a bit more soupy. I'm soupy in a new way. Okay, so our soup has been sitting in the slow cooker for the past 5 hours. What we shall now do, well, first we're checking the meat, and it does seem it's tender enough that it's actually coming from the bone. Now, we're going to remove all the meat from the bone, then we'll return the meat to the soup for a bit more stewing. Okay, so now we're actually preparing the meat to return into the soup. First we are going to remove the fat, then we shall cut the meat from the bone and shred it before returning it to the soup. First we will cut off the fat. Hope you can hear this sound, gentlemen, it's very nice. Okay, so what we're doing now, I mean the ham has now been shredded. We're going to put 3/4 of this ham into the stew at a later point. We're going to leave 1/4 for a bit of sandwich making. But anyway, what we're going to do first is that we're going to blend a little of this so it will make the soup a bit more thicker. And now we're going to stir it all in. Okay, there we go. Ah, wonderful. I love how it looks now. Anyway, without any further digression, we shall now add in our ham hock. And I presume my whisper lady will stop me when I've added in 3/4. I'm just gonna worried about the splashing, but I think the liquid's a bit too thick for a splash. Okay. I think that should do. I'm going to stir this on together. And I think it won't be too much longer until it is ready for the taste test. Well, about half an hour until it is ready for the taste test. Wonderful. I'm going to put the lid back on. See you in 30 minutes. Okay, our food is now ready. As you can see, just going to move it up a little. There we go. That's our pea and ham soup. I'm very excited to give this a go because I'm very hungry. Now, let's just get a little bit on the old spoon. Oh, got a big lump of ham here. Give it a nice blow as you do with soup. Okay, and down the hatch. Now, of course, whilst the ham hock, of course, is brilliant as expected, the meat combined with the combined with the vegetables has actually made a wonderful flavoured soup. I have to say it's another success for me and the whisper person who is helping me as well. So yes, if you like this video, do be sure to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this on your Facebook and Twitter, and also follow my social media on Instagram, Facebook and my blog. I shall see y'all in the next video.